sometimes when she didn't have money, she'll take matter into her own hands and take care of us, you know?
Sure.
And whenever she did, she'll send us to the shop. But one day she had to go to work, she didn't have the cash, and my brother really needed a haircut.
Okay.
So that happened, and I was like, you know what? Sit down, bro, I got you.
Yeah, Dragon Ball, to me, Dragon Ball Z is life, man. Dragon Ball Z is amazing. Just how epic it was. They changed the game. What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Student to the Game podcast. I'm your host, Pablo. With me today is an amazing entrepreneur and, more than anything, an amazing human being, my barber, Flashy, owner of Flashy Faded. JP, we call him Flashy, but his name is Jose. Welcome, bro.
Welcome.
Pleasure to have you, bro.
Thank you.
It seriously is an honor to have you on here.
Oh yeah, welcome to the shop, man.
No, thank you so much. I mean, how long have we known each other?
Oh, what about a few months now?
A few months now, yeah. And when we met him, we immediately clicked because we come from the same boat. Literally. Yeah. Our stories are very similar in our upbringings and how we've been able to overcome obstacles to become entrepreneurs in the area, which is not an easy feat at all. But before we get into all your accomplishments, which are amazing to hear and very inspirational, I wanted to take a moment to get to share with you one of our passions that we share, which is our love for Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
Specifically Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, all day.
With the passing of Akira Toriyama, who was basically a hero to many.
A legend, man.
A legend. Exactly. I thought it was fitting, knowing that you're such a huge fan of the series, that we would share a couple things.
We have to, man.
Because we love the show. The show has literally saved my life. I still watch the show to inspire myself to accomplish my goals, as small as they may be. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to ask you, or share, have you share with me, we'll share with each other, our favorite, number one, our favorite characters, we'll do one or two. And then our favorite moment of Dragon Ball Z. I was thinking about it all day. And it's tough because there's a lot. But I think I was able to pick one if I had to stay with one. So
I have a few, man. It's gonna get fun and interesting. Like I said, Toriyama is a legend. He's gonna go down in the history books as a legend for sure. And this is Dragon Ball's life.
Yeah, Dragon Ball. To me, Dragon Ball Z is life, man. Dragon Ball Z is amazing. Just how epic it was. They changed the game. It
really did, man. Just the way it impacted everybody's life, from athletes, from actors.
Oh my God.
And just us, our average Joes. You know that it's just the push that it give us, and the way it just feels and feeds you.
Right,
Dragon Ball's life, man.
No, for sure. You got a couple of figures back here that are amazing. I mean, those are really high quality. Bardock is my favorite that you have, for sure, bro. Yeah. But who would you say is your favorite character if you had to pick one?
So I'm honestly gonna give you. I'm gonna give you three.
Give me your top three, exactly. Yeah. Give me top.
So as my childhood, I always loved Trunks.
Okay.
I mean, I can.
What variation of Trunks?
The purple hair with the
Future, the one that comes.
The Future one.
Future Trunks.
Trunks. I feel like everybody was in love with him. You know what I mean? The cool jacket, his swag.
Yes.
The sword.
Yes.
You know.
Oh man, that sword, man.
So I would say Trunks, but now as an adult, I just came to love Goku even more. You know what I mean? Goku, but what he stands for.
Yes, absolutely.
Not just in the cartoon, but it's in real life. You can put it in comparison with in real life, and man, I can admire this guy, man. The way he just takes on every single fight, every obstacle.
There's no obstacle too big.
Too big for him, and the way I see, the way he takes and he takes upon it, he laughs after every L. Yeah. His mentality after every L in life, he laughs.
He learns from it.
He laughs and he comes back.
Yeah.
He accomplished anything he sets his mind to, and that's why he's my all-time favorite.
I love it. So Trunks and then Goku. Okay, you said three, but you're missing one.
Vegeta.
I mean,
it's just those three. I mean, Gohan is good, but to me, my all-time favorite.
Okay. Yeah, no, for sure.
It's Trunks, Goku, and Vegeta.
Definitely in my top 5, I think Trunks for sure, especially that variation of Future Trunks when he comes back. Man. And for anybody out there that has watched the show, you know exactly what we're talking about. Future Trunks, when he comes back and he makes easy work out of Frieza. Yeah, literally easy work.
And just his swag and his attitude and just the way he carries himself.
Very confident.
It's very cool to see, you know.
And the fact that we learn later that he's the son of Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. I mean, that is freaking insane. Well, you gave me your 3. I'm going to give you my 3 in order. Like I said, Trunks is in my top 5, barely edged out. But my 3 is definitely Gohan, at number 3. I just love the Dragon Ball Z version. I just love that he is the prime example of somebody that's just born with unreal potential. And the fact that he actually accomplished this at a very young age. I like that when he's like super young, he's keeping up with the guys that are already been tried and true in battle, like Vegeta, Goku, the Z Fighters, Piccolo, Krillin. These guys are, and he's barely a kid. Exactly. And he's not only able to keep up, but surpasses them. Which is insane to me, especially during the Cell Saga. Yeah, the Cell Saga. And number 2, Vegeta. I mean, Vegeta and what he stands for. Like, the pride. A lot of people look at pride as a bad thing. Vegeta looks at it as what basically, it's it's his characteristic is just being super prideful. The proud prince of all Saiyans. And he carries that on his shoulder all the time. And the fact that he always wants to as well get better, the better, and obviously his dynamic with Goku, you know, they make each other better characters, and
it's like yin and yang.
Like yin and yang, exactly. I don't think Vegeta would be as good if it wasn't for Goku, and vice versa. And vice versa. Yeah. And number 1, I mean, Goku, man. I mean, ever since Dragon Ball,
you fell in love with the character.
You fall in love with the character. It's basically
you see him in as a baby, bro.
Yes.
And what are the chambers or whatever? The capsules?
Yeah, exactly. The pods that they come in. They come in as Saiyans, and he was supposed to come. The story is so beautiful if you think about it. He was sent to Earth to destroy Earth, and in turn, he turned into its mightiest hero, or the savior of Earth. And then, like you said, man, you said it better than I could. No, doesn't matter. He doesn't care if he knows he's gonna lose a fight. He's still gonna try to win it. Yeah. He never turns down a fight.
And he learns, he studies, he practices, he trains. You know, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful.
Exactly. It's so beautiful. And no matter how high the obstacle may seem, he's gonna find a way to overcome it. Overcome it. And that's why I love to conquer it. Exactly. And those are our top 3 are respected. Sure. We'd love to hear your top 3 or your favorite characters of Dragon Ball Z down in the comments. Okay, now that we shared that, bro, what is your favorite? Do you have a favorite moment, or do you want to share another 3 favorite moments of Dragon Ball Z?
Man, to be honest, bro, one of my favorite moments, just that Cell Saga, when the last moment, bro. You know, like when Gohan just.
When he kills Cell.
Bro. That to me is like the ultimate like scene in Dragon Ball. You know, it's just like dude gets his dad in the back talking to him.
Oh my God.
It's just a beautiful picture, bro.
And then Vegeta is able to, it was like a full circle. Like Vegeta helped, and then Gohan was able to kill Cell.
That to me is just the number 1.
Yes.
Of course, like I said, when Trunks arrives, nobody knows who he is.
Man, that is such an epic moment.
Epic moment. For the third one, for me, when Goku turns into Super Saiyan, bro.
The first one. Oh my God, that is probably the most. That's the one moment, in my opinion, that changed the game.
Oh yeah.
That literally, that was a turning point.
If you were watching this at a young age, you didn't think he was gonna do that, bro.
We were like, what the hell is that? Up to that point, it was just a story of a warrior that fought bad guys or something like that. And then we get the introduction, because we got hints from Vegeta himself, like, I'm gonna become a Super Saiyan. And we're like, what the hell is a Super Saiyan?
What is this?
And then Goku's able to accomplish that. Oh man, dude, I'm getting chills right now. I swear I'm getting chills just talking talking about
he hit that, bro, like the music, the electricity around.
Oh yes, bro.
Oh my God.
The weather changes is so epic. Like keyword epic, man. Legendary moments of history and as and anything entertainment.
Dragon Ball did pave the way for every anime. I'm just telling you guys.
It truly did. Without it doesn't have to be your favorite. It is my favorite, but it doesn't have to be your favorite. But
it paved the way, man.
It paved the way for whatever your favorite is out there. Because if it wasn't for Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, we wouldn't have much of the animes that we have today.
They all get their inspiration from Dragon Ball. Every power up, their hair, how they fight. Yeah. It's Dragon Ball, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, you can draw inspiration all the way back to Dragon Ball, no matter what anime you like. So those are all fucking epic, man. So I'm gonna give you my 3. My number 3 this is my favorite variation of Vegeta. Okay. It's when Vegeta turns Majin Vegeta.
Oof, everybody, yeah.
And he sacrifices himself.
Oh, okay.
That dude, I was.
You remember what it's called? I can't remember.
Vegeta's Atonement, or the actual move. What's it called? The actual move is called Final Explosion.
Okay.
Yeah, Vegeta's Final Explosion. But the name of the episode, this is how much I love Dragon Ball Z, is called Vegeta's Final Atonement. And it's basically...
Oh yeah, that one was crazy.
If you know the story of Vegeta, how much of he used to be a bad guy, turned good, turned bad, and then he ultimately tries to redeem himself by doing the ultimate sacrifice, which was killing himself in order to try to defeat Majin Buu, which we later know that didn't happen. But that moment, man, made me cry. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful moments in anime, period, especially Dragon Ball Z. And number 2, bro, yeah, it's that moment of Gohan defeating Cell. Man. I mean, that one hand Kamehameha, where his other hand is all messed up.
You like the picture, bro. You get
Goku already dead behind him, coaching him the whole way, telling him that to let go, because we know Gohan doesn't really like to fight. He's more of a he's got all this potential. He doesn't really like to fight. And then Vegeta helping, bro. Yeah. Vegeta helping, and every other Z fighter trying to help. Everybody did their part. And at number 1, bro, this was tough for me, but I gotta go with the first time Goku went Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, the 3?
3. Yeah. I remember watching that episode, bro, and oh my God, it was an outer body experience. Right. Like I was watching that, the scream, the transformation. And it's one of the longer transformations, but from the beginning to the end, it's so epic.
How we would say in Spanish, te la vives.
Te la vives, exactamente. Exactly. You live it. You literally live it. You literally feel it. And come on, anybody that watched Dragon Ball Z, everybody try to go Super Saiyan at least once in their life. 100%. I tried it the other day.
We even see it in sports, like I mentioned. Bro, you see it in sports, the fusion.
The fusion, bro.
What's the
instant transmission?
All that, bro. Man, dude, it's just, I'm telling you, man, Dragon Ball impacted the world.
Yeah, and thank you so much to Akira Toriyama. He really left us with one of the greatest things to ever happen to entertainment, and he touched so many people's lives. So rest in peace. Thank you so much.
R.I.P. to the legend.
R.I.P. to the legend, Toriyama. So now that we got that out of the way, Ron, thank you so much for sharing. It's always a pleasure sharing that with a fellow Dragon Ball enthusiast. Sure, because unless you talk to somebody that really loves it, they don't know. They just don't understand.
Just don't know.
They don't.
But
if
you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Flashy, moving along. What's the story behind you becoming a barber, bro?
To be honest, bro, like it just happened. It happened. You know, I've always been pretty artistic. I used to drawing Dragon Ball as a kid. You know, everybody just wanted to be Dragon Ball.
No,
so
for sure.
I used to draw him out. But I just picked up the clippers once, man. My mom used to cut us up, being from a Mexican-American household, you know, low resources.
Yes.
Sometimes when she didn't have money, she'll take matter into her own hands and take care of us, you know.
Sure.
And whenever she did, she'll send us to the shop. But one day she had to go to work. She didn't have the cash, and my brother really needed a haircut. Okay. So that happened, and I was like, you know what? Sit down, bro. I got you. It's like drawing. I just got to do shadows and whatnot, you know. So I gave him his first fade. He went to school. Everybody was asking who got a cut.
Wow.
And yeah, man, long story short, that's how the ball rolled.
That's awesome, man. I love to hear these types of stories, man, because it's funny how things happen like that. Yeah. And for you to share that story with me, and me knowing where you're at today, is truly inspirational.
No,
man.
for sure,
I mean,
man.
It's amazing. It was like I'm a believer in, like, to a degree, in destiny.
Yeah.
But the fact that you actually kept pursuing it, like, you found out, like, you could have been like, oh yeah, I did it one time and that's that, and probably been doing something else. Like I said, like I told you before, you truly are an artist, man.
Thank you.
One haircut with you.
Thank
bro.
you.
And then I was like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing anybody else ever again, because he truly is the best in the area.
Appreciate it.
And that's such an amazing story. It's so funny. It kind of reminds me of my story that I've shared with the audience in the previous podcast, of how I got into, like, working out.
Right.
I always played soccer.
Right.
Always, my whole life. But one time my dad disciplined me. He basically beat my ass, dude, for being bad in school. I think it was like in the first grade. And then I go into my room. He sends me to my room, and coincidentally enough, Dragon Ball Z was playing. Dragon Ball Z was playing on my TV. And I don't remember what episode it was, but it really, seeing that with the anger that I had, I started doing push-ups, and then ever since then, I was hooked, bro. I was hooked.
100%.
And yeah, I'm glad that we were able to both make careers and passions out of something
we love,
something that we love. Yeah. Exactly. So which is something that is truly beautiful. We need more people like you in the world, bro. So congratulations and kudos,
Appreciate
bro.
you. Thank you.
On to one of your greatest feats, if you allow me. I mean, JP Flashy is the official barber of a professional Major League Baseball team, the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yes.
That is freaking insane. I knew that, like, before I met you. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was like, yeah, he's probably not gonna have time to cut my hair. You know, he's cutting these professional ballers. But no, man, it's been, you're so humble, man, and it's truly inspiring to talk to you, because you're like me, man. You're a down to earth guy.
Man, I'm just like everybody else, bro. It's nothing. I mean, it's special, but it's nothing that it's like. I don't know, man. I'm just me, you know.
You are special, man, and I'm not the only one that says that. You are special. You are, and I wanted to hear a little bit more, because I never got the story of how you became the official barber of the Milwaukee Brewers, man. Which is, I can't even fathom. I mean, this guy is. I'm striving to be like you, man.
No, man, you're there, bro.
I'm trying to give you your flowers, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
No,
thank you.
For sure, bro.
Thank you. So, man, it just happened, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, like I mentioned, I just picked up the clippers. Never in my lifetime that I said I wanted to be the barber for the Brewers. You know, it wasn't in my agenda. It wasn't in my plans. But you know, the man upstairs has bigger plans for you. You know, when you walk the right path, or you stick to something that you love, doors are gonna open. You know, and I'm big on collaboration. I'm big on support. I'm big on unity. I'm big on working together as a whole. And that networking, keeping a relationship with everybody that you do business with, is the number one key to where I am today, you know. It just happened, bro. Like, I reached out to one of the players, actually a Packer player.
Yes.
He was Eric Stokes.
Okay. Wow.
So I reached out to him. Coincidentally, he was going to come throw the first pitch.
Yeah.
You know. He came to the park, threw the first pitch. I reached out to, you saw his haircut, you know, pretty cool and everything. But I reached out to Omar Narvaez, which, shout out to Omar. He was my first brewer.
Oh, okay.
My first brewer. Okay. And he was the one that actually opened the door for me to get into with the other guys. Then followed my boy Devin. Shout out to Dev, you know, then Colton Wong, Bradley Jr., and the list goes on, you know. Just people just started coming, and it's been a blessing since. But like I mentioned, having a connection and networking, there was a barber in the stadium already.
Okay.
His name is Merv.
Okay.
never super close with him, but I would always be respectful towards everybody, you know, show everybody love. And he was going to retire. This happened last year.
Okay.
He's looking to retire. He's actually reached out to me and another barber as well that got offered before me. So they both reached out, you know, and it was like, you know what, you've been cutting the guys for quite some time now. You've built a relationship with them, and your skills are just the top of the top, you know.
You could say it, man.
Yeah, top of the top, you know, the skills, the art, and just who you are. You're very humble. You like to work with everybody. So I'm gonna put your name in.
Yes.
If you're interested, they're gonna reach out to you, and that's how it went, man.
Man, if that teaches you anything, is always strive for excellence, no matter
what.
The work that you do behind the cameras is really what really sets you apart. You never know what doors can open for you.
100%.
And you are somebody that takes advantage of any opportunity that comes your way.
100%. Like, I've traveled so much around the nation, not just for myself, but I have a bigger plan, bigger goals. It's not to just grow myself, but to grow the brand.
Yeah.
You know, if you stay within the city, you're only going to grow within the city. But once you start showing your face in Chicago, Texas, Cali, Florida, New York, now people start to notice not just yourself, but your brand.
Yes.
And thankfully, man, this barber journey has been incredible, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't want to be this big time name barber, you know. It chose me. Like, I didn't choose to be a barber. That's why I have a saying, like, I didn't choose to be a barber, barbering chose me.
Yeah.
And that's how it's been. It saved my life, literally. Mm-hmm. I had bigger dreams. I wanted to be a singer. You know, I used to sing in a Mexican banda.
Okay.
But that got me into trouble, you know.
Yeah.
Parties, alcohol, got me behind bars too, you know. Yeah. So barbering saved my life. Here I am, pushing forward, bro, and then trying to inspire the community, the young kids, that you don't have to be necessarily a barber, you know, but you can do anything that you love, and you can build a business out of it, you know. If you put your all into it, you put love into it, you respect it, your calling is there. Whatever you want to do is there. You just got to get up and do it, and be conscious of what your calling really is.
Yeah. I mean, you strive for excellence in everything that you do, bro, and it really shows. And I mean, I can't tell you how much, because I know I come from the same boat, bro. I know, and so it's very rarely that people tell us, like, man, you're doing a good job.
100%.
You're doing a good job. Keep it up. And I just wanted to, from one professional to another, bro, you are truly inspiring, bro.
No, thank you, man. Likewise, brother. Likewise. You're doing your thing, man.
For sure, bro. For sure. Yeah, and what you said, you always had the character. Mm-hmm. I feel like you always had the character. In the small time that I've known you, what I've come to dissect from you is character. This guy's got character. Like you just said, you wanted to be a singer before. Mm-hmm. That didn't work out, but that didn't stop you from striving to work
for greatness.
Hey, for greatness,
and
exactly.
And not to sound like that, but I've always told my mom as a kid, you know, I'm not ashamed to say it, you know, I've been lazy, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm more of an artsy guy, a chill back kind of guy, and I always told my mom that I was born to be a boss.
Yes.
But not just a boss to boss people around, but to be my own boss.
Yes.
To just create, handle my business, and you know, inspire. And that's how I took it. And then man, here I am.
Yeah. And to that point, man, you are inspiring a bunch of barbers around in the area.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, you are having the Flashy Academy, correct?
Yes.
The Flashy Academy, which is an amazing thing that he does. This guy can do his work on a day-to-day basis, collect his money, and go home. But he doesn't stop there. He actually takes his talents and tries to help out his community, which is something that speaks volumes, and that's why you're so blessed, bro.
No, 100%, man. We've done a couple groups for mental health awareness. I'm really big on that. You know, I deal with anxiety, I deal with depression, I deal with a lot of things. I feel like everybody as a whole like deals with it.
Sure.
Some are more open, some are not, and it's totally okay. But I feel like it's my calling to raise it. You know what I mean? To talk about it, man. Not to be scared about it, because if you're okay with whatever you're dealing with, I feel like you're gonna deal with it better. And we've hosted groups like that for kids. Shout out to my boy Sebas, Samir, Ambrose, and the guys that have participated, helping me put that together. And it's been a movie, man. We've done beautiful things with that, from being in the news, working with the community. You know, like, I mean, the list goes on, bro. Like, I can sit here and tell you all these things that I've accomplished with barbering that I never thought could be done. You know, like every opportunity has presented themselves, bro, and I just managed to capitalize.
No, thank you so much for doing that for the community. I didn't know you were doing that. I am huge on mental health awareness too. So after we get done with the podcast, I'd love to see what we can do to spread it. Because I've been wanting to get
because I mean, you have the gym, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm in the fitness industry, and what's more positive than working on yourself and your health? 100%. And I've been meaning to be more proactive in helping the community like that. I've been trying. My schedule's been a little. It's not an excuse, but my schedule's been really hard, and maybe now here we are, man, talking about it. So hopefully we can, after we get done, like I said, let's try to see if there's anything we can do to help the community, because I'm huge on mental health awareness. I'm huge on preventing suicides. The average suicide rate age is getting younger and younger. Every year.
It's tough, bro. It's tough.
And it's just something that I'm super passionate about, because I know what it's like, and I consider me still being here to a degree somewhat of a miracle, because I've gone through it. You've gone through it too, probably.
I feel the same way, man.
I mean, it's no joke. It's a pandemic that we got, and anything that I can do to help, I'd definitely love to help. But back to you inspiring local barbers. Could you expand a little bit more on what is it exactly that you are, number one, doing, and number two, striving to accomplish with that?
It's nothing.
I
feel like it's just something that I've always had in me since I was a kid, bro.
Sure.
I love helping people out.
Sure.
You know, like, if somebody falls, bro, why not stretch your hand and pick them up?
Okay.
You know? Like, I know what it feels like to not have anybody there to push you, to be positive, to be proactive, you know what I mean? Like, you have to have somebody in your corner. Sometimes we are so lost in this world, bro, that we don't know what step to take or what turn to take. And I just feel like if I can just put a video out there, a picture that says something positive, of all the people that follow me, all the people that support me, if I can impact somebody's life, just like I do behind the chair.
Yes.
Because we're more than just a barber.
Yes.
We're therapists, bro. We listen.
Yes.
You know, we support. We motivate. We uplift. We give you confidence.
Yes.
You know, nothing, to be honest, man. Whatever I do it from my heart. It's not with no type of intention.
Yeah.
And whatever comes out, whatever I can do, that's my good deed, man. He's watching, you know?
Absolutely, bro. Yeah.
So, I mean, if I can better somebody's life, if somebody's struggling in this area, in this industry, I always say that knowledge is free.
Yes.
You learn for free. And why not teach it, you know?
Sure.
Why not do some good stuff for the people and stuff like that, man? That's just... I don't know, man. Like, I just do it because I like to do it, bro.
Man, I can learn so much from you, man. The main purpose of Students of the Game is to spread positivity and inspire.
For sure.
And that's what you're doing to me today. So.
Oh no, for sure.
I can't thank you enough, bro. Seriously, I'm not meaning to get all emotional or anything like that,
man.
but it is.
It hits different, bro. It hits different when you really have a space and talk about your purpose. You know, it's your purpose. I feel like your purpose in life is bigger than what people think. You know? Some people strive to have a car. Some people strive to have this.
Yeah.
But why not strive to spread love, bro? Peace. You know what I mean? Motivation, bro. Like I said, man. There's so much bad around the world. Why not push the good, man? You know.
Beautifully put, bro. Beautifully put. Thank you so much for saying that, because that is 100% something that I am super passionate about. Like you said, there's already so much crap in the world. How can we counter And me and you have talked before, but never to this depth. I mean, this is. Thank you so much. This is more of me getting to know you a little bit more as a person, and I am super excited to see what the future holds for our relationship.
100%.
Between me and you, bro. So I definitely think we can definitely do some very good and positive things for our community.
What goes around comes around, bro. So you gotta put good into this world, so good can the world can give you good.
Oh, absolutely, bro. And why not? And why not, bro? Absolutely.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. Earlier I mentioned that me and you are from the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
We're both immigrants. We're both Mexican American. It's unless you talk to a fellow person that is that it has a similar background to you, it's very hard for people to understand the struggles and the difficulties of what it's like to be someone that was brought here at a very young age,
right?
And has to deal with the obstacles of being a quote-unquote immigrant. I never considered myself an immigrant. I don't know about you, because I grew up in this country.
I mean, if you really think about it, bro, you're a kid when you come here.
Absolutely, yeah.
So to you don't understand what an immigrant is. Exactly. You don't know what that is. So you adapt to your surroundings, but you see the struggles.
1,000%.
You know what I mean? So I'm the same, bro. Like, people ask me where I'm from. I'm from Milwaukee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was born in Mexico,
Yeah.
But I don't tell people, but when people ask me, of course, I tell them where I'm from.
Where are you back from?
But exactly. No, man, I'm from Milwaukee.
Yeah, no, same. I'm from Racine, the southeast Wisconsin. Milwaukee, the same. I'm from here, and I already think it's already hard enough if you are born in this country to be able to make something of yourself.
Oh, 100%.
It's the land of opportunity, 1,000%. But that opportunity is not going to do anything unless you do something with it.
Yeah, it's not going to fall in your hands.
It's not going to fall in your hands, exactly. And if it does, if you got fortunate enough for it to fall on your lap, you better make sure that you do something with it, or you got to fucking capitalize. So what has been the biggest, one of the biggest struggles of you being an entrepreneur with your background, an obstacle that you feel like not a lot of people would have to go through because they don't have the same background that you do?
Man, bro, if I'm quite honest to you, bro, it's all been a blessing. It's all been a blessing of God or whoever's watching over me, bro. Thankfully, and I knock on wood,
yes,
that I don't come across nothing that traumatic or negative.
Sure.
Man, to be honest, bro, like, it's all been a blessing. I have not crossed something that's kept me from not doing what I do. You know? It's all been a blessing, bro. It's giving me the chills, bro, to say that this road has been wide open for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that struggled were my parents. Those they struggled.
Yeah.
To give us a better life. Sure. I'm sure it's the same with you, And like I said, bro, barbering found me, and to this day, everything's been a blessing. Since day one, bro, I've always been a big guy with people, a good friend, a good person. I have my temper like everybody else,
for
what I mean?
Sure.
But I've always been a friendly guy with a good heart, so that when you, like I said, bro, when you put good into this world, good comes back. And thankfully enough, I've been able to not encounter those bad things. So I wouldn't know how to approach that.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
And I think, bro, that the fact that you perceive it that way is amazing, but you didn't fuck it up.
Oh, 100%.
It was for you to fuck up, and you didn't. And you see that, and that is something that is it's an accomplishment all in its own.
I mean, it's deeper too. I'm not perfect. I'm not this perfect angel.
No, absolutely, nobody is.
You know what I mean? Like, I had to learn the hard way too. I mean, the only struggle that I can say was the lack of professionalism.
Sure.
So barbering is very hard.
Sure.
When you get to people want to become barbers is because they see us rocking the latest gear from name brand clothing, the good cars, the looks.
Everybody wants the success,
swag.
the success part of it. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And Honestly, bro, it's bigger than that.
Yes.
If you have the skills and you don't have work ethic, you're only gonna be a one-time barber.
Yeah.
Or whenever the rush is in the shop,
Right.
you know? So I struggled with that.
Yes.
As an up-and-coming barber.
Yeah. At the beginning of your career.
Right.
Yeah.
But, no, not in the beginning.
Okay.
In the middle, towards the middle.
Towards the middle.
Right? So I got lucky enough to have plenty friends. They would all let me cut them up, bro.
Yeah.
They would stay at my house. During school, if we had a soccer game in the Saturday morning with my dad was a coach.
Yeah.
We had our own soccer team, so I was cutting the whole soccer team, bro. So that's how pretty much I got right. And yeah, man, the way I see it, I got lucky enough to have my friends.
Yes.
You know, growing up or fast forward, I got too comfortable. I would be late. I would make appointments and leave early. If, let's say, my last appointment was at 7.
Yes.
I'm like, am I done early? Man, I'm just gonna go. Take off. I'm out.
Yeah.
If he comes, tell him I left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The responsibility was real. You know.
Sure.
In that sense, but thankfully, one of my guys, shout out to Marco, my previous manager.
Yeah.
He sat me down and told me, "Look, Jay, grab your stuff and go. I'm gonna talk to Anthony Pettis. Anthony Pettis was the owner of the shop at the moment. And
Anthony Pettis, the professional the UFC fighter. Yeah.
So he was the owner. This was the shop that I really wanted to be at. You know what I mean? This was like my dream shop to be at. You know, for somebody famous, quote unquote famous, because you know when you encounter famous people, bro, it's like a different level. You know.
For sure.
So I was at the shop. Bad habits. He told me grab your stuff and go, and I did. I went. He was like, I'm gonna talk to Anthony, but if you ask me, you're out. For the inconsistency, the responsibility. And it took him 3 days to get back to me, bro.
Yes.
I thought I was done.
Yeah.
Never in my life have I encountered that because I was so good at what I did.
Sure.
You know, like I always relied on my skills.
So you relied on your skills to the point, it's kind of like the talent versus hard work type of, you were so talented that it came easier to you that you didn't have to work as hard, but then it came to bite you in the ass, basically, essentially, to a degree. To a degree,
yes. So I encountered that, and he had a serious conversation with me, bro. And to be, I always saw this not as a job.
Yes.
Like this is still a profession still, you know? And yeah, man, I was gone. And he told me, yeah, well, I'll have to talk to Anthony. To me, I'm out, you're out. And 3 days later, he was like, you know what, bro, we're going to give you a last chance. And if you really want to be about it, you have to show up and do what you're supposed to. And thankfully to him, man, this is what I turned into.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really a heavy believer if you have the good set of skills and you put professionalism.
Absolutely.
And you combine them both, sky's the limit.
And you're allowed I feel like everybody's allowed to make mistakes in their life, but the fact that they give you a second chance, everybody deserves a second chance. You seized it, and you didn't quote unquote fuck up after that, and that's why you're at where you're at right now.
And like I said, it's all been a blessing. Thanks to the talent that God gave me.
Yes.
I'm here, man.
But talent without hard work and discipline
100%.
and professionalism,
100%.
especially in society, it's gonna eventually come back to get you. For sure. Awesome, bro. No, thank you so much for sharing that, bro. No, I mean, it's been an amazing trajectory for you.
Yeah.
I have a question. You be my friend. I'm just curious. You mentioned that you wanted to be a singer in banda.
Yeah.
Can you share a little bit of that story?
Oh man.
I'm
so
curious.
my dad used to. He used to play. He used to sing too.
Banda. Just Mexican music.
Mexican music, boleros, you know, guitar music.
Sure.
It's called rondallas.
Okay.
He used to be mucho in rondallas back in Mexico. And he's a singer too, man.
Okay.
And I used to love just sitting there and watching him play. Love to hear him sing. And I get my inspiration from my dad. And that's something I just always wanted to be, man. You know, growing up and just looking at singers, how the flashiness, the money, you know what I mean? How everything looks easy, you know? I just wanted to be a singer, man. Bringing joy to the people too, because when you get up in that stage, bro, and you see people enjoy what you're doing, you're providing emotion. You're providing every type of feeling, bro, up there. It's an amazing thing, and I wanted to be a famous singer, bro.
Entertaining people and having them like all drawn to you while you're singing. I can only imagine. I can't sing worth a shit, dude.
No, but it's a wonderful feeling, bro.
Yeah,
it's an amazing feeling. Like it's a dopamine, bro. Like it's an amazing feling, bro. Just people just looking at you, bro. And seeing them dance, screaming, el grito mexicano that you hear, going crazy, pouring shots. It's just, again, I was put on this earth to provide good energy.
Yes.
And that's what it was for me, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful that it didn't happen because the artist industry, bro, the music industry is very, very toxic.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's hard not to fall into those things. I mean, and it happened like to me, bro. And like I felt like I was this little star in the city, and ruined friendships. Alcohol came into my life late. I didn't start drinking till I was probably like 20. I wasn't really introduced to it until I was like 20, and it took over my life, bro. And I was a whole completely different person. Changed my life around. I've been sober for almost 3 years. I have my drinks casually.
Congratulations.
now. Oh, thank you. And yeah, man, that was my. Don't get me wrong, I did travel the nation for it, bro. I opened for Banda El Recodo.
Okay. Super famous Mexican band, by the way.
The number one. Horóscopos de Durango.
Okay, another famous one.
Los Rieleros.
Another one.
I traveled. I know quite a bit. I actually sang with Rego Locaro on stage in Green Bay.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but
it's a big corrido guy. If you know, you know. That's my favorite artist too. So he's very big into anime, bro. From Los Caballeros del Zodiaco. Oh
yeah, okay, that's a classic,
yes,
bro. That's before my time.
Super big, bro. Like recently, when Toriyama passed away, he had a concert and he put on a Dragon Ball Z jacket, bro.
Okay.
He's a big time anime, and
again back
hand,
to like,
bro. It goes back to it, bro. How big impact.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's my story with music.
Wow. Damn, bro. I mean, that's crazy, man. I mean. Well, first of all, congratulations again on being sober, bro. I know it's one of the toughest things to do.
Yeah.
Thankfully, me being an athlete, I've had my drinks here or there. I've had my escapades, don't get me wrong. But it's not like I fell into alcoholism or anything like that. Simply because I prioritized being an athlete more than anything in my life. So, but congratulations. I know I have friends that have battled with alcoholism, beaten some relapsing and all that stuff. So keep it up, bro. And anything you need in terms of like, you just let me know, bro. But yeah, oh man, it's crazy. I would have never thought about that about you. It makes sense given the artistic talent that you have, that you were a singer before this. But
I figured out a lot of stuff, bro. I was really good in soccer as well. I was a goalie, big guy, tall guy, pretty good. Varsity captain for 2 years, all that, bro. I had so much potential for different things. Yeah. But this was my gravity.
There you go, bro. Yeah. And you did something with it.
And I did something with it. That's why I have no regrets, bro. Like I said, I don't look at the music industry and I'm like, damn, I wish I could be there. No. Yeah. Because I'm doing more things behind the chair.
Oh, bro, you are.
That I could have imagined I could have done with the music, bro.
And your trajectory is, it's just painting in the right direction. So yeah, bro, you got nothing to worry about. You did the right thing. I think you are doing what your calling was. Like 100%. You said, the man upstairs always has a bigger plan.
100%.
And this is definitely your calling, bro. So,
100%.
And you are, like I said, you are truly a master of your craft, bro. So
appreciate that.
So congratulations. And what's to come, bro? Damn, bro. Like I'm still laughing at you being a singer.
No, bro. Like I had so many things that I've wanted to be, bro. Working for Anthony Pettis, I wanted to be a UFC fighter too.
Right.
But I put two and two together. Like, can I really leave my job, or can I train? What if I break my hand?
Yeah.
How can I make my money?
That's your livelihood, right there.
You know what I mean? I was actually pretty good. I actually sparred. I actually sparred with Ray, which is his oldest brother. I didn't spar with him. I didn't spar against him. But I did spar with a black belt for martial arts, for karate, I think it was.
Okay.
and I was actually keeping up with her. It was a girl, but she was training for like I don't know if the Olympics or she was for a big tournament.
And
she's a black belt, and he was like, "Bro, you can keep up with her. Like, why don't you want to do it?" I'm like, "No, I'm okay." You know, she could have hit me, bro. And I'm big. I'm a big dude, bro. So I was moving, dodging, and moving, dodging.
She's already
and moving.
a professional, right?
Right, a black belt, bro. So like, I've always been pretty talented in a sense. So. I mean, bro, but at the end of the day, this is my gravity. This is what I love. I can do art on hair as well. You know,
for sure.
Any Dragon Ball Z piece, I can do it.
You dream it, and he'll make it happen.
100%.
That's the type of talent that this guy has.
I just can't grow hair. So for you bald guys, I can't do that.
Sorry to break it to you guys. Yeah, they were about to start calling, bro, like crazy.
I only cut hair. I'm not a miracle worker. And don't feel bad. I'm bald myself, so.
So yeah, bro. Thank you so much, bro, for sharing that. This has been tremendously fun and informative, and I mean, we gotta definitely do this again, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Anytime, bro.
Oh, for sure, bro. This is just the beginning for both of us. I wanted to give you a second to plug your company especially for our local audience. Anybody that's looking to get a hair. I mean, how many barbers do you have working?
So
right
it's 5. It's 5 of us. They don't work for me. They work with me. So we have 5 barbers available. We have Gabi, Sam, Anthony, and Chivo. Chivo's our young guy. You can find him on Booksy. You can find me on The Cut. You can find you on The Cut. And we're here to take care of you guys, you know. And last and foremost, so I have this clipper right here. So anybody that wants a house clipper, this is a pro clipper. I'm gonna do a free giveaway, so make sure to tap in. Go to my page on Instagram @flashy_faded and stay tuned for these. These are completely brand new. And shout out to Andis, man, my sponsor, and yep.
For sure. Absolutely, bro. No, Flashy, thank you so much, bro. Like I said, we definitely got to do this again.
Most definitely,
thank you so much for opening up to me, bro. You are a tremendous professional and super inspiring me. You make me want to be better at what I do.
Likewise, bro. Likewise.
And I appreciate it, bro. And being a fellow Hispanic, being a fellow Mexican American, Mexican. Mexicano. For all my Latino viewers, and
got the hat.
Exactly. It's truly inspirational because we are a tremendous people, and our potential is
we're hard workers.
Unmatched. Yeah, for sure.
Hard workers.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. It's been truly a pleasure. I am having an amazing time doing these. This is very tiring, but the fact that I'm able to sit down with people like JP here is tremendously inspiring and keeps me motivated to continue to bring more content like this and spread positivity and hopefully inspire some of you to work hard to reach your goals. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out to continue to bring out more content for you guys. Also follow us on our Instagram page, Twitter page, or X, and our TikTok page. Thank you so much for listening, guys, again, and never compromise excellence.